Gymnasts are exceptional athletes. They stand at the pinnacle of bodyweight conditioning, functional strength and flexibility. They're seemingly able to defy gravity whilst being able to support and contort their body in ways that just boggles the mind. Naturally, all of this ability is derived from the way they practice and the way they train. For this reason, Iron Edge brings to you the Power Rings. The Power Rings are a form of the gymnastics rings or Roman rings, which are a piece of equipment that gymnasts use as part of their conditioning program and part of their competition. Basically, the Power Rings consist of a nylon webbing that can support over 500 kilos of weight, so you're never really going to have the problem of breakage, so you can have full confidence with getting under and supporting your body weight with them. The other thing is, with a nice sturdy cam buckle in the middle, all we do is we press down, and these things are very, very easy to raise and lower. So very easy to adjust from exercise to exercise. The other thing is, with this strapping being over 2.4 metres in length, you're not going to have a problem with hanging them from anywhere. So if you've got high ceilings, not a problem. You can throw them over chin-up bars as well. And because of how lightweight these things are, there's no problem with throwing them in a bag, shooting off down to your park, finding a tree and doing your exercises outside. Now, there's literally hundreds of exercises that you can do with the Power Rings. And because of the nature of being able to raise and lower and change the angle and modify the exercises depending on your ability, anyone can use these things. It's not just open for aspiring gymnasts. Now, as I mentioned, there's literally hundreds of exercises that you can do with the Power Rings. So let's have a closer look. With so many exercises on offer, there's literally an unlimited amount of combinations that we can string together for our exercise programming. So we can work with all of our horizontal pushing and pulling motions. So working with chest press, nice and easy, flipping around. We can go straight into our row. We can seamlessly integrate those exercises just straight through. So you can go from one to the next without having to change any equipment or set up apparatus. It's just as quickly as you can change direction. So you can work opposing muscle groups very quickly and very easily to really bring the intensity of that session up. To help you burn those calories and just simulate, a nice cardiovascular response. The other thing we can do is work in the vertical plane so you can get underneath. The interesting thing about being able to support your own weight with the Power Rings is the amount of stabilisation that has to occur. All those stabilising muscles are having to lock on to hold my arms in place, otherwise they'll move around too much. The other thing is, I have to use my core to keep my body in a nice neutral alignment. So there's a lot of core activation there, as well as the stabilisers, as well as the primary movers of the chest, shoulders and the triceps. If I add a knee raise, then there's even more core activation going on there. Even with a simple chest press, if I go 1 foot and start doing the chest press, there's suddenly that instability and I have to lock on nice and tight to be able to go through that movement. So a great tool for core stability and working that core strength. The other thing is, you can work with, if you're not quite up to doing chin-ups, you can work underneath, work with modified chins. Now, a lot of people think that the gymnastics rings or the Power Rings is an upper body training tool. Well, you can't be more wrong. Basically, because of the versatility, all it is a matter of dropping into a squat, or for those that really want to work on their pistols, this is a great tool. Being able to take a percentage of your body weight off your leg, it allows you to take your joints and muscles through the range of motion that you'll be using when you go through a one-legged squat or pistol further down the track. So by adjusting my body angle, I can make it easier or harder. Now, it doesn't stop there. I can even do power style movements. So I can do running style sprint drills. So what I can do is drive through with the knee and spring off the other leg and really get a nice burn in the quads. You do a couple of sets of those on each leg and I guarantee you'll really start to feel it. So it's really the versatility of the Power Rings that is the real seller with this. Being able to move between exercises without having to set anything up, you can get that real real benefit of the intensity. So you can bring that intensity up, get your heart rate up, and burn a bunch of calories, as well as getting a nice cardio benefit as well. Really get the heart rate up.